The Nets had 8 players out: Ben Simmons, Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Royce O'Neal, okay, TJ Warren. Basically, everybody was out for them this game. And Cam Thomas, a guy who's barely gotten playing time this year, and not due to his fault, just because Cam Thomas is a good bit player, but can't play. He's not the best defender in the world. And this season, he's playing a few minutes less. He's actually having better percentages this year, but he started to get more minutes. You know, his minutes have been fluctuating. But tonight, he led the way with 33 points. The guy could not miss. Patty Mills had 24 points as well, 6 assists. Deron Sharks had 20 points, 12 rebounds. Edmund Summer dropped 20 on his former team and 7 rebounds, saying, "You guys gave up on me." And look, the Nets couldn't hit many threes, but they just won the rebounding battle 59-30 with 29 offensive rebounds. I've said this time and time again that when you rebound the ball, specifically offensive rebound, you demoralize your opponent because you're just physically imposing your will against them because they can't stop you. And then second chance points. And it just, again, helps your team out. And the team only had 19 assists, the Nets. They really relied on Thomas and Mills, like doing ISO and hitting shots off dribble, or, getting to the rim, or having Summers go to the rim. And yeah, turnovers were an issue for the team, but look, we got to see tonight, because of all the injuries. Aldonis Williams was the guy who, didn't really play much, but David Duke, he did play, and he didn't have much on the box score, but he's the glue guy, okay? His shots weren't hitting, but he made a good job of boxing out, rebounding, finding the open man. And on defense, he did a good job closing out and slowing down the Pacers' perimeter game when it came to shooting threes from their shooters. And Abe, yes, he hasn't shot the ball, jump shot, wasn't falling tonight, but he did a little bit of everything. And his length and quickness, especially on the perimeter, helped out a lot. And he does constantly a good job of moving without the ball and keeping the ball moving when he doesn't have anything to do. And Deron Sharp got his opportunity to shine. Nick Claxton, second round pick. Deron Sharp, I think, first round pick, and he had a wonderful game. This guy was coming out. He was known for having a little bit of cinder block feet in college, but he showed his ability as a rebounder, a guy who can beat people. And yeah, he had a rough start offensively, but by the end he was finishing to the rim, dunking, and his energy was something that was good, and his screens. But it was Cam Thomas out there who led the way. He was just scoring. It felt like every shot, even if it was a contested jumper, floaters, it was just his quickness, his ability to get to the rim, and the confidence that was able to score his way. And obviously you can live with some bad shots like Cam Thomas did, but he was 13 for 20, 3 for 3 from 3. You can't be mad at that. Like, seriously, you can't be mad at that. That was a fantastic game. And for me, when you look at this, I think Cam Thomas needs more runs. So does Patty Mills. I think this game showed Jacques Vaughn, hey, with all that had gone on tonight, this just proves we got some more guys who need some minutes, who earned their opportunity to get some more time. And Cam Thomas is one of those guys. I mean, Kessler Edwards played some good defense, and I think, literally, this just showed the depth of this team. Edmund Summer, Patty Mills, Kessler Edwards, Markieff Morris, Deron Sharp, Watanabe, Cam Thomas, all guys who should be getting more playing time. And they're going to be justifying it to Jacques Vaughn now. And I think that'll be good for the team. It'll be good for this season. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What has intrigued you about this? Are you guys excited as I was about Cam Thomas? I think Cam Thomas put on a good game here. The guy from LSU. Again, it's the defense, the one thing but this guy's clearly a walking bucket. And when you have guys like him who can just score on a plethora of ways, you need to just play them, okay? Because you need more scoring off the bench. And I think that's just the fact. And with Seth Curry coming back, and he's starting to hit it, but Joe Harris, he's just not shooting the ball at the same volume as he used to, even though his percentages have gone back up. I just think having guys like Cam Thomas who can just kind of take over maybe a bit more valuable in today's NBA than having Joe Harris. I know, and look, Cam Thomas provides you just as much defense as Joe Harris, even though Joe Harris technically bigger body, so in theory. But still, I'd rather take Cam Thomas over Joe Harris at this point. Granted, we know that our man has, a bad contract. Either way, what are your thoughts from tonight from Cam Thomas? I thought it was a fantastic game, and more to come from the younging. I think he's just the guy who deserves more reps. I'm on the more reps. This is a pro Cam Thomas show. For real though. I think he's been fun as hell. And the big thing with this team is just figuring out how do they continue to improve the team and make a push for like an actual look like a contention team, because right now they just look like a playoff team, and I have no doubt that they won't make the playoffs. But I think playing guys like Cam Thomas and Patty Mills will help, and they got a plethora of talent. So bye.